For 8 years, this woman believed she had the perfect life, a loving husband, and a wonderful daughter. But she soon discovered her entire marriage was a meticulously crafted scam designed to ruin her. It starts when her husband returns early from a trip. He claims he missed her too much. But his clothes are soaking wet, and when she asks why, he gives a flimsy excuse about rain. He didn't bring an umbrella. While she was adjusting his coat, something that didn't belong to him fell out of his pocket. A woman's lip balm. She asked what it was. He claims the weather on his trip was dry, so he bought a lip balm for his chapped lips. But she points out it's a woman's brand. He gets defensive and immediately accuses her of being suspicious. To change the subject, he gives her a designer scarf. She was happy, but she has no idea what she will find inside. At work, her colleague immediately compliments the new scarf, praising her for having such a perfect husband. But as she looked in the mirror, she noticed a strand of permed or dyed hair on her scarf. She had never permed or dyed her hair. The next day, a client arrives. She noticed that the client's hair was exactly the same as the hair on the scarf. She also just returned from the same city her husband visited. With her suspicion growing, she runs into her husband's secretary at her daughter's school, and the lies begin to unravel. The secretary reveals he never works late. In fact, he is the first to leave at 5 p.m. every single day. The wife now knows he lied about working until 7 for 3 years. So where did he go for 2 hours that night? She tests him about his long hours. He doubles down on the lie, insisting he is always busy. Getting off work at 7 p.m. every day is already pretty good. She checked his phone and socials and found nothing. But then a message came from a restaurant. The content is hoping for another night with her husband. She investigates, pretending to be his assistant. But the restaurant staff says he always dined completely alone. She tells her best friend everything she discovered. But the friend dismisses her concerns, saying she's just imagining things. She knows something is wrong and decides tonight she will get proof. But after she leaves, her so-called friend sends a text to the husband warning him his wife is suspicious. Just as she gets ready to follow him, her phone rings. It's the hospital with his test results. The doctor delivers the news. Her husband has a brain tumor, and it's in its late stage. She told the doctor not to let her husband know, fearing he wouldn't be able to handle it. She follows him to a cake shop, wondering who the cake could possibly be, for he has lied about everything. Suddenly, she witnesses a violent scene. A woman is being attacked right in front of her car. The woman begs for help. At this moment, the husband came out of the cake shop. The wife chose to ignore her to keep following her cheating husband. She follows him to a nursing home. But he suddenly spots her car behind him and walks over, inviting her to go up. When she asked him why he left work so early today, he confessed. For 3 years, he has secretly visited his mother after work. He says he hid it because his mother dislikes her, and he wanted to prevent any family argument. Seems to make sense. His story is flawless, explaining every inconsistency. The wife feels immense guilt for ever doubting him and apologizes. But as she is about to reveal his diagnosis, a call comes through. He panics and hangs up immediately. Sensing something is wrong, she decides to lie instead. She tells him the doctor said he is perfectly healthy. Her suspicion returns, so she asks a nurse about his frequent visits. But the nurse says he has not been there in 2 months. This is his first visit in 2 months.